Auzubillahiminash-shaytanir-rajim. Bismillahir-rahmanir-rahim. Assalamualaikum student. I am here with ed lecture of class 5th. Now today my topic is that concept of direct and inverse proportion. There are three types. Number one is proportion. What is a proportion? What is the definition of proportion? Then how it is the direction and inverse proportion. First, I want to tell you what is the definition of proportion. Proportion is a relationship that maintains a constant ratio between two variables or two variable quantities. There are two types of proportion. Number one is direct proportion and number two is inverse proportion. So, direct proportion, when two quantities are related to each other in such a manner that if one quantity increase, the other quantity also increase. Otherwise, decrease in one quantity causes decrease of other quantity, which means if one quantity is increasing, then automatically second quantity will be increased. That means that maintenance of relationship between is called a direct proportion. For example, more time, more study, less time, less study. Another example, more dish washing soap, more dish washing, less dish washing soap, less dish wash. Another example, more bulbs, more lights, less bulbs, less light. These are example of direct proportion. As I told you, what is a direct proportion? There are two quantity in which involve one quantity is increased, then automatically second quantity will be increased. If one quantity is decreased, then automatically second quantity is decreased. That ratio is called a direct proportion. Now, inverse proportion. This is a type of proportion, second type of proportion. So, inverse proportion, or you can say opposite proportion. When two quantities are related with each other in such a manner that increase in one quantity causes the decrease of another quantity, and the decrease of one quantity causes the increase of another quantity. It is called a inverse or opposite proportion. The quantities are opposite in respect of increase or decrease in inverse proportion. What is means of inverse proportion? It means the one quantity, if one quantity is increased, then automatically second quantity will be decreased. Therefore, relationship or ratio, there are two quantities. This is called inverse quantities. Now, difference is that inverse quantities and inverse proportion and direct proportion. Direct proportion said that if one quantity is increased, then second quantity will be increased, and inverse of proportion is said that if one quantity is increased, then second quantity will be decreased. There are difference of inverse and direct proportion. So, example of inverse proportion or opposite proportion. More labor, less time. More labor means one quantity is increasing, so less time means second quantity will be decreased. That relation is this is example of inverse proportion. Now another example, more bars, less product, more fuel, less work, more water, less drinking. These are example of inverse proportion or opposite proportion. Now, I have started exercise for question number one is that in this exercise a chief prepares 10 liters coffee in 5 days in a coffee house. How much coffee will he prepare in 15 days? So this is a question of your book, question number 1. So I asked you question, can you tell me the here proportion will be applied in this question? Inverse or direct proportion? Inverse, good. Why? But why? The one quantity is that 10 liters, 5 days. And other quantities, one quantity is in decrease and second quantity will be increase. That relation is called in this question it is called an inverse proportion. So we move to solution in this question now. Here 10 liters is multiplied 15 days. We are multiplying 10 liters in 15 days. Then 5 days. Here quantity is 5 days, decreasing it, divided these quantities. So 10 multiply 5 divided by 10 multiply 15 divided by 5. So 10 multiply 15 is equal to 150 divided by 5. Now 5 divided by 150 that is equal to 10 liters. It is the answer of this question. Now another question of this your book. Question number 2 is that Mr. Farhan purchased 12 pencils for 98. 12 pencil is purchases 98. So what will be the cost of 40 such pencil? Now how can we the 4 pencil are what is the cost of 40 in the such pencil? So solution is that 12 multiply 90 because here is pencil. Now multiply these purchases price. So 12 multiply 98 is equal to 1176. So divided by 48. How much are pencil in cost? 40. So 14 multiply 117 divided 76 divided by 40, that is equal to 147 divided by 5. Now again divided by 5. So that price is equal to 29.4. Cost of 40 such pencil is called a price is 29.4. Now question number 3 is that a bike travels 70 km in 1 liter of petrol. 1 liter distance is covered in 70 km. Now if there is a condition, so if the bike uses 9 liters of petrol, then use 9 liters right. So how much distance it will cover? Now tell me that how much distance will be covered in 9 liters. So here is a solution. 1 liter cover distance is 70. Now 70 multiply 1 is equal to 70 km. So 9 liters distance will cover. So is equal to 70 multiply 9 is equal to 630 km. So 9 liters is cover distance 630 kilometers. So you can see on your book page number 24 there is a question number 4, 5 and 6. It is homework for you. So there are 3 questions of in this exercise. So it is homework for you. So that's all today. We will meet again inshallah.